that's gonna be weird audio right at the beginning of this. All right. It's too late. We're already started.
Glad
It's
I
already
could
going. You already fucked it up. All right,
It
guys.
is
Welcome
what it
back
is.
to another session of Deadlands, Tombstone Tetrad. Tonight, as we all know, Mad Dog will not be joining us. He went to his nephew's birthday party or something. I don't know.
Who's his brother?
Yes.
Well, he thought it was his brother. It turned out to be his brother's son, which I don't know why I didn't call him his nephew. It's weird that you would call him your brother's son and not your nephew, but you know. Anyway, I told him to fake a cough,
Birthday.
but either he didn't get that message or he wasn't man enough to fake not go to his nephew's. That's awful, right? That's awful. All right, so since that's awful, all right. So recap. Actually, not a whole lot. Like in as far as recaps go, not a whole lot happened last time. Basically, you guys, the entire last session was just you guys fighting the Nosferatu with the whole town on your side. We got to hear some of Lewis's backstory, so there was that. And
It was amazing.
it was literally the greatest thing that has ever happened.
Wait, he did a backstory?
Burn.
Just kidding.
Why you gotta be like that?
Moving on.
As nobody loves me.
All right, and how many people died? Like 4 villagers died out of the 11 that joined you guys. Oh, I forgot.
All I remember was my villagers did.
Yes. And I think one got away.
Yes, one Nosferatu got away. So, I don't know about you guys. Oh, and Mad Dog got eviscerated. That's right. Mad Dog got eviscerated. That's kind of a big deal.
Try
So-
not to sound too happy when you say it that way.
Okay, so I'm thinking everybody we've gone through the paces of this Nosferatu story. So I'm gonna have the brothers chase after the last Nosferatu. And you guys will be left dealing with everything else. So, once again, Gwen and Decker, you guys didn't get hurt. Have you guys ever been hurt?
No, I got 3 wounds, brother.
Oh, you do? That's a lot
Yeah,
more
they're
than not
on
hurt.
there.
Okay, so
Yeah,
now
no,
you guys
I-
need to
he,
triage.
like, yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just use this map, just so you guys can see each other and all that. Oh, and we need to change the musica. To that. Done. Check. I need to text my wife and ask her to turn down the TV, because it's really loud.
Right, why do my people have X's on them?
Because they're dead, motherfucker.
They're not dead, though.
No, they're,
Ones with
they're
X's on 'em are.
unconscious.
They gonna die.
These 4 are laid dead. Now,
I was about to say, I rolled to save them.
yes.
I leave a distinctive trail of blood. Direction that I have walked.
So healing, and also healing. All right. After fight, make vigor rolls for all their wounded allies. Oh,
Dead.
it's already happened, but I wasn't supposed to penalize them because technically extras don't ever get wounds. They're either up or incapacitated, so they weren't actually supposed to get a -1 to their modifier. My bad.
Oh,
All
so
right.
fucking Johnny there survived.
And with the success, the extra is alive but incapacitated. Failure means death. With the raise, the wounds are only superficial and the character may function normally. Alright, so it's not really important that we treat the wounded remaining citizens, the 2 out of the 6 that went down. It's not really important that we treat them. It's more important that we treat Mad Dog and Decker. And Lewis, your one injury that you got. Oh, excuse me. Your one injury that you got, you healed that up, right?
Yes, because I'm magical.
'Cause I'm magic.
Wow.
Alright, so,
I guess I can go help, or
yeah.
try to help.
yeah. I feel bad for Mad Dog. He's like,
It's
I just
okay.
increased my toughness, and it went straight back down because he got eviscerated. I was just on the healing page.
Guess
I'm
I'll
like,
start
I
with
don't
him.
need that. How many wounds did he take this round? How do you guys remember how hurt he was? He had at least 1 wound.
3 or 4 in one go.
Right, but I meant like how many wounds are in the magic hour? I think 2, right? Because I think he
Oh.
had 1 starting the fight.
It's possible, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. All right.
At least 1.
Well, he's not here, and I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say he had 1 wound. So, Decker, on the other hand, had no wounds. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. So
This is
magic
my
hour.
first time actually being hurt.
Oh, sounds like somebody wants to get their ass kicked. All right, I'll write that down.
No.
All right, so Gwen, you want to make a
Quite the
healing
opposite.
check?
Expensive these clothes are, I have to buy a whole new set 'cause blood don't wash out.
Well, that's
God, was that
pretty
for me?
terrible.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my chips.
Oh yeah, and keep in mind today I only have 3 because there's only 3 of you.
Trying to heal me or Mad Dog?
She's healing Mad,
Mad
Dog.
Dog.
This first roll is to get rid of incapacitated, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, so all right, so your first roll is just to remove incapacitated. So now he's no longer incapacitated, and he's like, "Oh man, I hate groups." Now you can actually heal him.
Okay.
7. All right.
Drops
so
the hammer a second time.
That's gonna heal 1 wound. All right. Any further healing will have to come from magic. Yeah, but you treat him up as best you can.
How is that?
How was that? Oh wait. Actually, you got a 4 because you're penalized by his wounds, which means you still healed 1. Okay. What were you saying?
How is it decided when she can try again?
You can only attempt a healing roll once per character.
Yes. For normal healing.
Different
Like
characters
per
can make
wound or just in
attempt
general?
multiple healing. No. Like
Oh.
once
okay, I
you've
see.
used healing on a character, your character has done as much as your character can for that character. So Gwen
I
has done
see,
all that she
okay.
can for Mr. Mad Dog. If one of you other characters had healing, you could say, "Oh, let me lend my hand, and you can make your healing roll."
Right.
But since she's the only healer,
It's-
she can do it once per individual. She does it once to get rid of incapacitation because he was incapacitated, and then she did her normal roll to heal wounds. She healed a wound. For you, she doesn't have to worry
I
about you're
see.
incapacitated, so she can just go over to you and start patching you up.
Yeah, for some reason in my mind, I thought it was like 1 attempt per gash, like each wound, like its own
Nope.
like wound. You know what I mean? I
No,
see what you're
but
saying.
you can
Yeah, I
only
get it.
heal wounds within the golden hour, which is within the first hour of taking
Right.
damage. So, that's why I was trying to figure out how many wounds he already had, because those wounds can't be healed.
I got you.
Okay, so 1 fatigue, 2 wounds, that's -3, -2 for the spell, -5, +2 for my edge. That means -3 on the d6. So I have a
And then you have to subtract his
50%
wounds.
chance. Sorry?
And then don't you have to subtract
Plus
his
his
wounds?
wounds, so -5 total. So I need to roll a 6 to get anything going.
Yeah. So I'm kind of sidebar. I'm kind of not feeling 100% right now. We made enchiladas for dinner, and
Word.
we've had them many times
Yep.
before, but they're really greasy. And stupid me was like,
Yeah.
go
Can't
great
hang
with
in
super greasy
Texas.
food. Just salsa. And so now my stomach's like, bro, why'd you do this? Actually, you know what? You go ahead and make that any roll you're gonna make, Lewis. I'm gonna go grab some Tums. I should have done this before we started the
Actually, I
stream.
won't.
But hey.
Go ahead. My character has suffered a crisis of fate. The spirits are eerily silent,
You
and
didn't roll.
thus he will not use magic because he believes he has angered them somehow. Well, somehow. I mean, it's obvious that he probably overused magic, but
I'm
I
back.
didn't see you roll.
I didn't
didn't.
roll. While you were AFK, Jaken, I'm just going to repeat in a more summarized manner. Basically, because I suffered a crisis of fate, Lewis believes that the spirits are eerily quiet lately after like that fight, and he's starting to think he might have been overusing his talents.
Gotcha.
So that's why he's not healing. It's not that he doesn't want to, it's that he feels like right now It would be better if they were left alone.
Cool. Alright, so Duggar is hurt for 3 wounds. So he needs the magic touch from Gwen. The one he doesn't have to pay for.
Boom.
Oh, he's down here now. Okay.
It doesn't really matter. We're not really in combat. Nailed it. You want to use any chips?
I don't suppose I can use a chip for her since
Nope.
it's my healing.
Oh, I hate you so much, Decker.
I know, right?
I guess I will.
Hey man, I'll go sleep for 5 weeks.
Hey, you heal 1 wound.
That's the secret. I have to spend a chip.
Yeah, right. Like the game knows.
Right.
Thank you.
I
I
told you
appreciate
it was
it.
against me, Jakin.
Hey. All I'm saying is, unlike D&D, all my rolls have been out in the open. So, it's not my fault this
Whatever.
time.
You're still cheating.
Alright, so everybody but Gwen is sufficiently fucked up.
Yes.
Alright, so just before dawn, the 2 brothers come back. And they inform you guys that they got the last Nosferatu. It's over.
Yay!
Whoopsie fucking do.
Then I grab my shoulders and say, ow.
So, the townsfolk are still horrored from the night's experience and the weeks after weeks of torment. And now more have died in a day than normally. You know, usually 1 person disappears a week, and now you have 4 people dead. And 2 people wounded, among the townsfolk, that is. And of course, all their protectors are scratched and fucked up. And so, you guys need to decide how best to break the news that the Bisbee is free of its night terrors. Now, there is actually a mechanic in Deadlands for this. So basically, once a posse defeats a major evil over an area, in this case Bisbee's Nosferatu problem, 1 character is going to tell the tale of the group's victory over the forces of darkness. And it needs to be recounted in front of a sizable audience. Now, obviously, you have a captive audience, Bisbee. You can pretty much talk to the whole town. So one of your characters is going to be the storyteller, who's going to regale the townsfolk of how you guys, over the course of 2 nights, or 2 nights and a day, I should say, fought off the Nosferatu and saved the town of Bisbee. And, you know, even though there were lives lost, it'll be the last time, and all that jazz. So, it's going to be a persuasion roll, which means, I can kind of already tell who you're going to nominate.
I don't think
nominate
anybody else has
Gwen.
persuasion.
I would do it, but I'm wounded and fatigued, so forget that.
Alright, so, Gwen. Let me see if I can find some suitably inspiring music. This one might be.
I didn't prepare for this moment.
None of us did, but you're the only one who took
Alright, so
persuasion.
you gotta give a speech. Now, you do have to give the speech, but I don't penalize you if you're not good at it. Like, you know? But if you do it really well, I give you bonuses.
If you suck, it's okay.
Try your best.
Try your
Would
best.
we get enough bonuses to where my roll doesn't matter?
She has to do it. It's in the rules.
Okay,
I'm just
so...
okay.
So, Gwen stands on the balcony of the saloon with all the town gathered in the street below her as the sun is rising over the mountaintops.
Am I supposed to have that +4? I think so.
Yeah, because you have, you know, you're hot.
+4 charisma.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
Alright, so tell this tale.
Oh, wow.
We
Wow.
still succeeded.
You can't even spend a penny on that, but you still succeeded. Good thing you have
Oh,
+4 charisma. You're supposed to tell the tale first, because I can give you modifiers.
Sorry.
So
Jeez,
tell the
I just
tale.
didn't know how to roll. Well, our epic adventure all began when we came over here and met the brothers that I've already forgotten their name because I think
The
of them
Springfield
as
brothers.
Springfield. I think of them as Sam and Dean Winchester. But anyway,
Totally
So-
not those two characters. Definitely not
We've
copyrighted.
already
Right.
addressed this.
totally. So it all began when we saw some rugged-looking men, Dan and Sean went Springfield, and they told us of the horrors that the city had been, or the town had been facing the last few weeks. So we went on an epic quest to discover any insight as to what was going on. And we discovered these drug addicts in a cave.
Of course.
And they must have been on something because they were a war on drugs.
In all of its ignorance.
They must have been on some hell of a drug because these people were wretched looking and vicious.
Excellent.
But we fought. And we killed one the first night, didn't we? I've already lost count. 'Cause I haven't
I'm shaking my head yes behind you.
Okay. And we killed one the first night. And that was the first victory. And with a group of brave and loyal souls of this dear town, we managed to defend and defeat all of these drug addicts.
Those damn Trodax who turned to dust.
I mean,
That's
it
how
was
much.
Sorry,
hard.
That's how much meth they were
continue.
on. They were
Yeah.
that dried up.
They were literally just 100% meth.
They were just really consolidated meth. Exactly.
Yeah, right. That blue ice out here.
You're all actually now addicted. Anybody who is near one of the explosions, if you are pregnant, we're sorry.
You now have a crack baby, and their only hope is to play crack baby ball or whatever it was called.
Or for him to become a vampire hunter. I mean, drug addict hunter. What do I? Yeah.
Oh. But with the we held up in the saloon and did our best, and we lost some brave men. But we ultimately succeeded, and you are now once again free to live your lives and to be as happy as you can be during this time period.
Alright, so I'm going to give you a +1 modifier, and I'm going to let you roll for realsies. That was just a pretend roll.
Yay.
So you have a total of +5.
So now it's a +5?
Yep. Hey, look at that. Alright. You reduced the fear level by 1. Yeah, the reason why is, you know, if you had kept that 1 and I hadn't let you reroll, you would have actually raised the fear level. So you reduced the fear level. So Bisbee goes back down to the normal Cochise County fear level, which is 3. And not only that, but you guys have gained a legend chip. So now we get to talk about legend chips while I remember how to add a legend chip. Here we go. Fate chips. Add card. Here we go. Alright.
Do
So-
we lose this one as well, or?
What? Okay, so legend chip. Let me explain. As soon as I find the legend chip. Here we go. Legend chip. Alright, so legend chips are gonna be, they get added to the legend pot. Yeah? And it goes straight into the pot. I don't, let's see if it counted it. Yep, it's now in the pot, right? And legend chips are only for heroes, so if I draw it, I put it back. And once a player draws and uses the legend chip, it is removed from play until you earn another one. It doesn't go back into the pot. So, what do legend chips do, you ask? Well, I have to change books. Go to Player's Handbook, because I think it's in there. Setting rules, here we go. Fate chips, there we go. the legend chip. The legend chips are, yeah, they're one use. You can spend them in one of three ways. You can use them like a blue chip and add +2 to your final total. Whether you're re-rolling or adding a d6, you add +2 to whatever you do. Your second option when using a legend chip is they can be used to re-roll any roll. A damage roll, a roll on the table, a malfunction check, so forth. So, I think when it means any roll, I think it means it supersedes all other rolls. So I'm going to say, because to me that means if you get snake eyes, you can still spend a legend chip to re-roll it.
That sounds...
Yeah, that's how I understood it.
And then the final way you can use it is a player can trade in an unplayed legend chip at the end of a session for an automatic experience point.
Boom. But if they turn it in that way, that's using it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's...
Now you can always
Pity.
not use it, and then it'll go back into the pot for next session. You know,
Right.
You don't have to turn it in for an experience point. So, that's in the legend pot now. It's highly unlikely that you'll see it this session. Let me shuffle.
Especially since we won't draw fate to this session, you already gave it to us.
Right. Alright, so now that the heroic music
goob.
is over, we can go back to the... So everyone's feeling a little bit better about themselves. Bisbee's looking a little brighter. It's now the 21st of July, 1879. So, you guys meet with the brothers for breakfast, and they basically tell you they're getting on the train, and they're heading off. And, they give you their mailing address. Whenever they're not out on a hunt, as it were, then you guys can contact them via telegraph and courier, you know.
Right.
And then they say if you guys ever cross paths again, you know they can count on you guys.
I'll shake my head at them and wave. It was interesting to meet you.
I guess I curtsy at him.
I will head nod at them, and yeah.
Alright. So are you guys also going to be boarding the train and heading out of Bisbee?
Oh yeah, I mean,
I think
I
we're
was
done
gonna-
here, aren't we?
do you think that they would have any kind of clothes selection to what I would like to be wearing?
No.
As per my character portrait, not in Bisbee. Okay,
Not
well,
in
I'm wearing my
Bisbee.
bloody clothes on the train then. Where was our next stop?
Our next stop, I don't remember the name. I need to look at the map.
Looking at a map.
I know. Our next stop... I believe we had something somewhere in there.
Yes. So, you guys had 4 job leads, yeah?
Yeah.
And going to Bisbee was one of them. Another one, which you don't, you guys already talked about, is probably not going to still be available, and that was protecting a stagecoach that was riding out of Benson to Potential.
Right.
And the one he was referring to is 12 miles northeast of Tombstone is the Old Dragoon Mine. And there are some strange cave critters in the mine that Carl Heisman, the owner of the mine, is willing to pay $20 per brave soul willing to take care of the infestation. But you guys also know that he's willing to haggle up the price if you guys are persuasive enough. And the last thing was there was a cattle rancher that says a ferocious wild dog has been picking off his herd, and he's offering $100 to anyone who kills the damn thing. And he also says that he put 3 bullets into it once, and it didn't phase it. And the cattle rancher is in these parts. His homestead's down here.
First. We could stop in Tombstone.
Yep.
Hit him up. Mines.
So I believe it was a $2 fare from Bisbee to Tombstone.
Yeah.
And then $2 also for my horse, right?
Yep.
Damn, I gotta make some more money, y'all.
You're the only one who made money on that venture.
Well, I mean, still. Below 50, okay?
Alright, so you guys can arrive in Tombstone, I think it was like, when we calculated it was like, it was a real short trip, right?
It didn't take much, no.
2 hours.
Yeah, like a few hours. So let's say you arrive at Tombstone. You arrive in Tombstone like around noon.
So how long does it take for wounds to go away?
Every 5 days, you can make a natural healing check. And assuming you spend the 5 days with Gwen and she looks after your wounds at least once a day, it'll be considered having medical attention, so you won't get penalties.
Doing what once a day? You cut out.
As long as Gwen is checking on your wounds and cleaning your bandages once a day, you guys will be considered to have medical attention.
Sure.
And so you won't get further penalties for not having medical attention. If you travel, or if there are poor environmental conditions, you will get penalties. And by travel, I mean like by horse. You know, like rough traveling. Roughing it. You know, like sleeping on the dirt and all that shit.
So I would have to like sit out for 2 weeks, even have a chance to go on these next without the wounds.
Right. Is that what you guys want to do? You guys want to dig into Tombstone for a while?
Not in particular. Not for 2 weeks. Sucks.
Well, you know.
I mean, I'll be pretty much garbage otherwise, though, so it's your guys' call. Your guys' call.
Well, me, I would like to rest up as we so bit.
I don't understand anything you said.
Sorry, I'm
0 words.
I want to rest up a little bit simply because, like, I mean, come on, we just fought something pretty hardcore.
Sure.
And I don't need to heal fully, but I would like to be a little bit more in shape, yeah, now.
Sure.
We made enough money to cover for, like, what, 5 days, I think, we need to rest?
Yeah.
So I'm sure we can.
I would need 10.
Yeah, that's fully.
Right.
I would be okay stopping and making some money.
Okay, well, I guess that's decided. We're staying at least 5 days, and then we can reconvene after 5 days.
So, what would be the charge to stay here for 5 days, Jakin?
Right. Alright. That would depend on your method of sticking around. You know, how you chose to. This is going to appear on the wrong monitor. Calling it now. Yep. Yeah, again, that would depend on the method of your stay. Remember, lodging in these in Tombstone is hiked up because it's crammed full of people.
I mean, wouldn't I need a hotel room, or would sleeping in a tent?
if you slept in a tent for 5 days, that would be. I don't know if I'd consider that rough traveling, but I'd probably give you a -1 modifier because rough traveling is -2. But I'd imagine just sleeping in it. Well, I suppose if you like did nothing all day, you know, then it wouldn't. Sleeping in a tent would probably be all right.
Is there a tavern around here?
No, absolutely.
Yeah, it's Tombstone.
Like that they could stay in?
Yeah.
How much?
I'm looking that up now.
GG.
You can persuade him.
Here we go. Okay, so do you guys want to do like a hotel or a boarding house?
Which one's the cheapest?
Oops. That's a good question. Okay, here we go. I was looking at the wrong place. So for a boarding house, which provides like dinner and breakfast, is $3. And then a low-class hotel, oh, that's the base price, sorry. So it would be $4 in Tombstone. And then a hotel room, which is per night, basically, is $3 per night.
So they're both $4?
No. $3 for the hotel, $4 for the boarding house, because the boarding house comes with meals.
Okay. Well, I could do the boarding house.
Yeah, I'll do the boarding house. $1 difference. Get meals. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Maybe $28 for the week.
Maybe go talk to my former boss and see about, you know,
Renting a
renting a room for a week.
and working?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
And
probably
working.
willing. And since his
That way it doesn't cost me
his
anything.
establishment's so high class, a Parisian, you know, he can't just fill that slot with any common, you know,
Any common
lady
girl.
of the evening.
Not to mention,
Chicken,
they
how
can
much
sell.
was it for the horse at the stable?
Right. Delivery. I don't remember, but I think it was $0.25 a day. That sounds.
I think so.
Livery per animal's $0.25. Yep.
Okay, so 5 days would be $1.25.
Yep.
Shit. Well, I'm poor as shit. Okay, well, I'm still gonna pay it on the boarding house. And then my horse, I remove $1.25. I'm down at 45, at 40 cents. That's not too bad. Also, I shot bullets, so I have to remove 3 bullets from my total of bullets.
Do I have to feed myself?
Yes.
I'm sure you'll be eating plenty.
Okay,
I'm just
Jacob.
wondering, like, if that's part of me working or
Right.
if I actually
I'm just gonna give you like an average. Like I think you know, you'd make. Oh, I have it right here. How much you'd make a day? And this is, and I'd say this is
15?
like profit. No, not 15. Remember, that's how much you made alone without having to pay for, you know, all the stuff.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's
So I'm gonna say, yeah. I mean, it's not gonna be chump change. You're gonna make like $5 every day you stay here, and that's
Okay.
after paying for all your living expenses. Yeah, the thing between your legs kind of prints money.
right? Isn't this awesome?
Wow. Hey man, as long as you're happy, really all that matters.
All right, so you guys are gonna stay for 5 days?
Yep.
Yes, and despite my wound, I'm still, and even though he told me try not to do it, I'm still gonna try to do some parlor tricks to get some money back.
All right. All right. So we'll go ahead and have you two make your vigor rolls.
I will be right back.
So, and that's with wound penalties and everything?
Yeah, it should automatically include it when you make your vigor roll. You don't need your fatigue level though.
Oh yeah, right.
So you would have
Reroll
you
that
got a
if you don't
3.
mind.
All right. So Decker, with a 9, you're gonna heal 2 wounds.
I'm done.
Okay,
And-
in my case,
I am Lizard Man. I regenerate limbs and tails. Puppy dog snails.
I would not heal anything. So I would have to use a fate dip, either to re-roll. Though, I rolled the freaking 5. It's hard to roll better than that.
Well, do you have a
Well, you can
blue
always
one or a red
explode.
one? You only need one right now,
I
because
have
you rolled a 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend a red one to add a 6 to it. That's the best case of action.
Bacon later uses that same fate chip to give you a wound. Cycle repeats.
Fuck! I needed a 5 to get another wound, but it's fine. I healed one. Is that correct, Jaken?
Yeah, you heal a wound. Alright, let me make sure I didn't get the legend chip. I did not. Alright, so Lewis has 1 wound. Decker is feeling healthy as a horse.
I need to buy new clothes. That. For another. $15.
Alright, do you have the money?
I do.
Then you can buy it. Alright, so, since you guys spent 5 days in the town of Tombstone, you guys are bound to hear some rumors, you know, some murmurings. So you learn that that stagecoach that you guys were planning on, well, that was one of the things you were thinking about doing. They did indeed run afoul of Apaches. And the stagecoach caravan never made it to potential. You also hear some late night stories about a pair of notorious outlaws, Dr. Fox and Mr. Rutledge. And these guys are from Deseret, and they have all manner of crazy gizmos at their disposal. And wherever they go, they just kind of like leave a trail of carnage. And the rumor, you know, the rumors are that they went south of the border and robbed a bank in Mexico. And they were last seen headed into Cochise County.
My word. Good. Or is it? Nobody seems to have an opinion.
They're both worth... Each one of them is worth a considerable sum.
Right.
Again, that's just a rumor. Dr. Fox is wanted for $6,000.
Well, if we didn't almost
And
get
so
wrecked,
is
that
Mr.
would
Rutledge.
be enough to go.
So if you get the pair, that's $12,000. That's retiring money.
Yeah.
Granted, again, these are just rumors that they're... The rumor is that they're even in the county, you know?
Yeah, let's go see if we can kill the sheepdog before we start trying to go after gizmo-wielding bank robbers.
Oh, you also hear that a homesteader or landowner up in Potential is having a dispute with the Confederates. But that's all you really know. Alright, so with that knowledge, you guys are going to head off to go find the whatever's been killing them cattle.
Yes.
Check that out first. We had a list. We're sticking to it.
And you're checking it twice. Got it.
Nobody said that except you.
I know. Alright, so all of you have horses, right?
I don't.
Alright then.
I do.
I guess he can ride with me.
Alright. Well, Mad
But can he
Dog.
ride you? Oh.
Oh, so funny.
Only if he pays.
Only if he pays. Yeah. She has a price.
Boom.
And it is $15.
Great.
Dang.
Actually, she'll give you the friend discount, $30. Yeah, so Mad Dog is going to stay in Tombstone a while longer, nursing his wounds.
I don't think he would lend me his horse.
He doesn't seem like a swell guy like that.
Yeah,
so I
don't think
think-
so.
Well, since we're speaking for him.
But I was gonna say, but since Gwen is so tiny, I'm sure I could
Right, bitch?
double up on that horse. Yeah, exactly.
Wait, why am I tiny?
I just assumed. I mean, are
I'm a
you like an
normal-sized human
Amazonian
woman.
prostitute?
Like,
She's 9 feet tall. Can crush a man with her
Dang.
thighs.
Yeah, I'm sure shit's happened.
working them that much, you know? I mean, bound to have some muscle.
What am I looking at? I'm staring at the contents of the Savage Worlds book, and my brain
We are
is
going to
spinning.
kill sheep murdering dog.
No, it's a cow murdering dog. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for time and distance. That's the one. 11. 100 and. Alright. Alright, so the base speed is half its pace in miles per hour. So, a horse. A horse. If you're so inclined to talk like a moron.
A horse is a horse, of course, of course. Have you ever heard of a talking horse?
Can go 5 miles an hour. So it'll take you a little over an hour by horse to reach this guy's ranch.
And what do we find there?
Alright, well, you probably find some, like, children playing in the field and their mother tending to the land. And when you ride up, she comes out to meet you guys. She says, "Can I help you?" She's kind of got a suspicious
I
look.
wait. Oh sure. I wave. I make my hands very visible. Get off the horse and say, "We're responding to a posting about something killing your herd."
Oh, yes. My husband put up a help wanted ad in Tombstone.
We realized
Epitaph.
it's a little old, but we were just wondering if the problem was still there.
Oh, it sure is.
I believe we could do business if you want to point us to the direction of your husband.
Wow.
He's
Why
the one who
wouldn't
posted
he
the
be
ad.
able to
What
do
is this? I was
Really?
talking to her. I didn't ask her to raise her hand. Chill out.
Well, I believe he's coming home for lunch if you guys want to wait.
Sounds like an excellent idea. Could you use some help around here?
Sure.
Cool beans. Sure, people said that back then. Cool beans.
Cool
Why not?
beans? Totally, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Originated
sure
in
it was-
1600.
Yeah.
I say, have
Like-
you seen the cool beans lately?
Oh no, it's more like you come home and you're like, ooh, cool beans. You know, like
And that's a
there's
good
cool
thing,
beans on the
apparently.
table. But yeah. So I'll throw my suit up and stuff somewhere, roll up my sleeves, and just help out around while we wait for the husband to show up.
All right.
I do not. I do not help.
Like, no.
Right.
All right, so he comes home with another ranch hand, and as his wife is setting up, he's getting lunch ready. He brings you out back where there's like a almost like a picnic table type setup, and he sits you down. He says, Y'all hear about that post I made about a week ago?
Look over at the.
Why were we here?
Look, I'm gonna look over at my two companions and then look at the guy and say, "Yes, sir, it is. We were wondering if you still had that problem."
Abso-friggin-lutely.
So, tell us about it. How often does he come out? What time's it at? Where you see him?
Well, he kind of like tilts his hat back. I seen the damn thing stalking my herd for a while now. Usually comes in at night, takes a whole cow in its mouth and drags it away. I ain't never seen nothing like it. It was
Why is it
$100
always
for the
at
kill.
night?
You can talk about it though.
Okay, I just knew you had said it, but I couldn't remember.
Thing's kind of small, but it's got like incredible strength. I ain't never seen nothing like it. It drags one of the cows away, and then once it's a good distance away, it eats it, and then disappears. Now me and my boys, we chased after it one time, and like I said in that reporter wrote down, I hope he was true to my words. I put 3 bullets into him with the Winchester rifle, and it just hissed at me.
Oh my. How
Damn
far did you
things-
chase it before you?
It was
Sorry?
night. We lost it pretty quick. We think it's somewhere in the hills to the east from here.
So now this problem seems to be an awfully dangerous one.
I've lost half my goddamn herd to it.
Well, I mean, $100 seems awfully low for something that dangerous.
Did you not hear me, ma'am? I said I lost half my goddamn herd. $100 is the best I can do, and that's a lot of goddamn money.
Do I
Shit,
get
you want me to
the
offer up
plus
one of my
on this
kids
roll, or is
too?
it-
Damn.
Which one?
He kind of like looks at you like he doesn't understand sarcasm, even though he just used sarcasm.
Hey man, I'm only kidding. Unless you're serious, in which case I'm serious too. Which one?
What? That plus one I got earlier, did it go away?
Yes.
for the whole
That was
thing?
just for that
Okay.
speech.
So I'm gonna time out real quick. Hey Z Killer,
How is
What?
he here? He
how was the
made it.
birthday?
That's fine. It was just my brother's son. If I knew it was that, I probably wouldn't have went.
Does that
Okay,
not make him
it's
your
okay.
nephew?
So, regardless, we're at the
Okay,
sheep
sure.
herder, the monster that was eating the guy's sheep, the guy that was eating the guy's cattle, and we're just negotiating price and getting ready to start that.
Hey, Mad
Oh,
Dog.
boy.
I just dealt you your
I wasn't
chips.
really-
Were any of them yellow, perchance?
No.
Okay. You weren't here, but you guys got a legend chip. So I wanted to see if you got it, since it would have been in the deck.
Wait, we're about to start another adventure?
Yeah, you guys are
Yeah.
talking
we
to
rested for 5
the
days.
rancher.
Oh, he gets to make a vigor roll.
Yes, and you get to make a vigor
what?
roll to see if you heal, because you
Heal
guys
wounds.
rested for 5 days. You also need to spend 5 days worth of,
Do we
Money.
get paid?
No.
I knew it was gonna fucking happen.
We'll get paid
I
this
had a-
time though, if we
I had a
live.
problem with that adventure.
But so
I'm
you,
haggling, so.
so
I'm trying to-
they brought you down to only 2 wounds.
Yeah, you're down to
so
2
you only
wounds.
have 2 wounds.
So make a vigor roll. See if you heal over the 5
I'm
days
pretty
you
sure I'm
guys
gonna fail it.
you stayed in Tombstone.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a double 1, so you can't even spend a fate chip.
Oh
on that.
no!
This is why I didn't want to do another adventure. I just wanted to heal.
Well, you can no. Well, I mean, as of right now, we actually left you back at town.
I thought you were gonna miss the whole
healing.
session. So
Yeah, so we were gonna let you just time skip heal up. We didn't bring you.
Oh,
But they're
okay,
only
well,
like-
if I'm not here, then
they're only like an hour away by horse.
Right.
I'm-
So yeah, so you can just say you're still there, man. It's all good.
I mean, unless I'm really, I want to build my fucking chair. It's up to you guys if you want me there or not.
No, man. I mean, that is totally your call, dude. I don't want to say I want you here and then have you
Because I don't understand.
die.
I probably wasn't going to do the adventure. I just want to sit and heal.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, I mean, like, that's what we did for 5 days. That's why you got to make the 1 vigor roll. But ideally, we're going to kill this thing and be right back, so... Ideally.
I don't know. I probably did. I'm so low on money. I thought we were gonna get paid that adventure. We fucking didn't.
No.
So,
Yeah, and it
not.
cost $4
the pay was
per
the
night
Springfield
with the
brother.
boarding house, and 25 cents
Okay,
per day for your horse. So you have to do that 4 times. So how much money are you at?
I'm probably have no money.
So you might want to come out, despite your injuries, just to make some money.
Or he could go see if Goldfish's employer will hook him up.
I doubt a fucked up drifter is
I
gonna.
don't know, man. He's got a couple extra holes in him.
Fucking
Jesus!
Oh, now I have to age gate this video.
man, that's not even the worst thing.
He's
I've
wounded. What are you talking about? That was no worse than anything else we've ever talked about.
Heard. Yeah, I heard a lot worse.
Yeah, but this time you got recorded.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I know.
I don't know.
I
We
think you're
started
okay.
off pretty great.
Whatever. I'm just gonna.
Well, we did earlier
go
say
out there.
that the thing between Gwen's legs printed money. So
Yeah, exactly. So, and then you're all in, all in.
we're all in.
Yeah. That's up to you. That's up to you, Mad Dog.
No,
if you want to be with us, man.
We'll be out there. It's just that last adventure sucked ass. But
Yeah,
yeah.
and
Alright, so as you guys
just
are
hang back.
chatting, Mad Dog begrudgingly rides up to the rancher's home. And as he approaches,
Ah.
you guys are all like, "Oh yeah, he's with us. He's one of our guys." And yeah, and he's like he's still holding his gut, you know. And he just kind of walks
Yeah.
over and slumps down next to one of you guys, not looking happy about it.
Nah.
Got like the-
doesn't let people know he has injuries. He just
Oh,
takes it.
okay.
This there probably throws up a little bit.
Every time he sneezes, a little blood comes out.
Yeah, like he does that whole like tough guy spit, but he's actually spitting out blood every time. Actually, if he was still bleeding through his mouth after 5 days, he's probably dead.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah,
Mad Dog doesn't eat.
You're
he
still
just
talking to the
consumes
man,
his own blood.
whose name is Ed Parks, by the way. So yeah, he just said, like, he made the joke about off-ranked kid, and then Decker was like, which one? And now it's creepy. And I believe, Gwen, you were trying to haggle with them.
Yes, I was. Can I just roll, or do I need to like keep talking to him?
Well, he doesn't have a whole lot of money, like, at all. So if you made a persuasion check, like literally he's putting up as much as he can, I would give you a -4, which would just cancel out your +4, so you can make the roll if you want.
Hey, is this the thing that killed like the chupacabra?
Exactly.
God damn it! I was like, I knew that shit's a scam. You know what? Whatever. We're done. Keep going.
I mean, it's only killing cows, so I mean, you know.
No. Don't even assume.
Assuming?
It was a joke to the chupacabra run after
Right.
goats.
I'm
so.
pretty sure he ate whatever he could grab too.
I think that was the whole thing, though. Like, it originated with the goat thing. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and try. Why not?
Okay. You succeeded. So you haggle them up by something I can divide by 4. So I'm gonna say he's like, all right, fine, 112, but no higher. Damn it, you guys are gonna bleed me dry.
Well, that's mighty considerate of you, considering just how
run.
scary and frightening this thing sounds. The fact that, where exactly did you shoot the creature?
Well, you guys want to ride out? I'll show you the exact spot. But
Oh,
it's
I mean,
been like,
it's the location on it.
Yeah,
what
yeah.
limbs?
oh, I don't know. It was dark. All I know was it left blood behind, so I know I hits it.
Ah.
But it
Excellent.
didn't fucking care. You see his wife through the window
that-
shoot him a glare for cursing so near his children.
Oh, boom. Everybody watch your mouths or she'll beat you with a rolling pin. But yeah, let's take a walk.
Alright, so you guys get on your horses. Once again, Decker rides bitch with Gwen, and he takes you out to this this kind of rocky area. It's got some low hills, and it's got a lot of rocks. And there's a particular rock overhang that you ride up to. And he's like, well, this is a spot, but like I said, it was like a week ago.
In which direction did it take off in?
He points east.
So, is there like still a stain of where the blood was? Like
Probably
what,
not.
on any rocks or anything like that?
No, blood doesn't usually stick around that long. There's a lot of
You stick on
elements.
concrete pretty well.
Yeah, but the concrete, you're not worried about like shifting sands and animals. And... Tell you what, make a notice check with -4. You guys can all do this.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't feel that no matter what.
Success is imminent.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, that was close.
That's
Oh, except actually you got a
That
negative
was
1.
not close.
Right, yeah.
I didn't even put the -4. I just knew it was fail.
duck it.
Holy shit! Alright, so you jump down off of Gwen's horse and you're like, look, blood. That's pretty
Cool.
incredible.
I'm gonna, and this might sound familiar to some people, I'm gonna scoop, whether it's dirt or on a rock or whatever it
Yeah,
is,
it's like
I'm
a
gonna
rock.
try.
You
I'm
find
gonna
like
transport it with me.
Like a fist-sized rock that has blood on it.
Oh, excellent! That's even better. So yeah, I'm gonna pick up the rock and we're gonna keep it with us.
Is that the only thing that's bloody, or is it?
Since
like
you got like 3 raises, not as you scoop down and you pick up the rock, you look up and you see like this like blaringly obvious, at least to your eyes, kind of trail that it left of broken twigs and and like paw prints and shit. Like, oh yeah, it went this way, and it is of course in the direction he pointed, but you can follow it at least a decent ways.
I'm gonna go
You
ahead
basically
and,
rolled notice so well, you also succeeded a tracking roll.
There you go.
Phenomenal. Then yeah, we will follow the if everybody's willing. And this is during the day, right?
Yeah, it's like right after lunch.
Okay, right, excellent. Then let's see where the trail goes.
All right. You don't follow it far because, of course, you didn't roll tracking. You did roll notice, even though you rolled really well. But it does take you to another like rocky area.
The track's in there. I'm gonna actually roll tracking.
Okay.
Gotta see if I can pick it up further. You know what? I don't care. You know what? Fuck. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get rid of one of these shitty ones. Come on, Phil, one more time. Yep.
Well, it was an improvement.
Well, I kicked the dust and say, yeah, I can't find it any further. And then I try to get back on my horse, kind of cough, and then somehow get up.
Okay. Music. Do I have something for this? Oh yeah, windswept plains. Hey now. Yeah, alright, so you guys, you're at another lock location that's like 100 yards east from where you were. Not 100 yards, more like 100 feet. And then Ed is going to be like, well, I'll leave y'all to it. I got to get back to the herd. You guys come back with its corpse, and we'll settle up. Until then, good luck. And he heads off.
Nod. Or at least I nod. I can't control your all's heads, of course. Jason,
He grabs 2 of them with his hands and makes them nod.
So, I got a question for you, man.
Sure.
The way I understand this hunch spell to work is... I know I used it in the past, but
Okay.
I'm looking at the trappings for... Oh, sorry?
No, go ahead and finish this
sorry.
question, but yeah. Continue, hunch.
The trapping says the The huckster deals himself a hand of cards from an actual deck and studies them. So it doesn't make it seem like I need like a physical object or to even be looking at the person. I just look into the cards and try to get a vision about something.
Well, I think doesn't the spell say
basically-
you have to have an object of theirs?
No, I just did that for flavor.
Ah. What page is it on?
Ooh,
Found it.
there you go. I just have the copy and paste.
It says that happened in the target object or person's past. Oh yeah, so
Right.
you can just cast that.
Right, and then it's my understanding that the forces of darkness hate this because I'm making them be like, you know, you
Right.
use
Okay.
your dark evil powers and yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah.
But I
that's
just
what
do-
I'm getting.
Yeah. So my plan here is, since our
Okay.
tracker is hurt.
No, I'm actually gonna
oh,
stop you
sorry.
there. We're gonna go ahead and take a break.
Sure. Oh,
So
of course.
We'll come
Sorry.
back at 21 after.
21 after, perfect.
Be right back.
Taking on a break. I was gonna ask
Yeah.
something.
Hang on. Real quick though.